Sup? So where we at? Part 6? Yeah, well, I'm about to do the first proper start-up. I will admit, it did fire up last night, but it was an accident and it was a bit of a disaster. It had like no exhaust on it or nothing, and it was so loud. And then I couldn't have it, I couldn't get it to turn off with the key because like the dash isn't in properly yet. I was just test fitting it because I've put the ECU is up under here, up by here. So as you can see, I need to notch a bit off the glove box. I mean, I could move it, but I really like where it is. I think it's perfect. It's kind of out the way and stuff, and then the loom goes through there. And I'm using this fuse box for the minute. I thought it's probably easier just to, like, it's already ignition live and everything, and I'm always going to need more. Like I used up all the fuses in here, and if I need to add any more accessories, I will just do it to here. So yeah, and I used the fuel pump relay that's there just because it was just a case of plugging it in. So I'd imagine, like, I'm kind of bored of tidying this stuff up, so I'll probably just tape it up, cable tie it and make it safe and revisit it, because I mean, look how much there seems like there's no room underneath a Micra dash normally, but without a heater in there, oh my god, there's acres of room. So much room, in fact, that I think in the future I might make a new manifold and put the turbo on the back of the engine eventually. Oh, sorry, like a tubular manifold. Oh, I've got a couple of these to do up. One there. I've had to alter the turbo drain, but it isn't ideal. It's millimeters away from the drive shaft. I need a different fitting at the bottom. Exhaust is all done, welded up. I moved the gate again, as I said I would, so that's like plumbed in. It just needs a screamer pipe. But if I wanted to drive this home, I could just drive it home and not crack gate, and it'll be fine. And to be honest, I don't even know if I can crack gate at the minute, because I don't know what gate springs in there. I think it's 5 psi or so, and I haven't like wired in the wideband or anything like that. Oh, here's a little thing that I discovered, which is a pain in the bum. The plug doesn't really go on. Well, it does. I can push it on, but then it's just going to get smashed off. So I may need to just de-pin this for now, like slip the wires in, and then eventually I might just pot it. Potting it is when you solder wires straight to it and then fill it with epoxy, and then have a plug up here. It's what you do in motorsport if you're like using an OEM part but you want to use motorsport connectors. You just pot stuff, and then and then use Autosport connectors, like DTM connectors, or I don't know, whatever they are. So there's no cooling system on it at the minute, and there's no drive shafts. Clutch works. That's another thing actually round here. For the dashboard, I'm gonna have to put like a little notch in here, because I don't know if you can see up there. Oh, let's get in there. There we go. Up a bit more. Yeah, like you can see the line is hitting the dashboard, so I just need a little notch there, and I had to take out a bit of air pipe that feeds up here, but I'll have to do something about that, because the idea obviously is to put a heater in of some sort. And I had the clocks in, and one thing I did notice was that when it was cranking and it fired up, everything turned off on the dash, so I know it's charging and I know it's got oil pressure. So basically, I'm going to turn the light off again in a minute. basically, I think if I put a key in it and connect the battery, it'll fire up. But I don't know if it will idle. I don't know if I need to wind in the screw. I'll just wind in the screw a little bit. I backed it off in case it like revs its tits off, but probably wants a little bit. Have I got the wrong size? Got the wrong size here, boys. So I could just pause this a minute while I do this, but it seems a bit more authentic, doesn't it? I can, like, it'll be literally the first start. The thing is, I know it's going to start because it ran in the van and it fired last night momentarily. This is a challenge. Like, one-handed, and it's my gammy hand. I don't even know if I've screwed it in at all, but let's fucking go. Oh, sorry for swearing. Do I normally swear? I don't know. Probably. Just comes out, doesn't it? Spontaneous combustion of vile words. Right, so as you can see, I am connecting the battery. Right, I'm going to put you at the back. Right. Ready? Contact. Isn't it? Can you hear it blowing? I swear I can hear it blowing. Where's Winston's mat? It's not blowing back here. I know it's blowing from the wastegate. It's really blowing from the wastegate good. See there, look, where it's mega close. 3 inch all the way back. Spinning. Can hear a bit of a rattle. Might be my imagination. Anyway, I think I need to switch this off because I've got no cooling system. So that's going to be the next mission, is getting cooling system sorted, and then go from there. Got a radiator in. We're losing a bit of coolant over here from somewhere. I think it's thermostat housing. I'm not 100% sure. Or it could be the heater pipe. Looks like the heater pipe actually. Yeah, I think it's the heater pipe. That one there. Let's get some light a minute. I reckon it's there. Well, not much I can do about that. Oh, I gave it a yank and it stopped. Maybe it just needed to seat on the O-ring. A couple of drips. Basically, what happened, you can't really see, but I squashed it. See where I squashed it there, and that's basically causing it to leak. Alternator's charging, everything seems to be working nice, to be honest, at the minute. Doesn't so, think it's not dripping anymore, it's dripping up this end, it's coming out of the top of the rad. But I think I'm going to call it a day, and then tomorrow, that's a fan switch, look, that's just a standard K10 fan switch hidden, but I reckon my plan of action is going to be to finish off the coolant in the morning, get a fan on there, get the Raspberry Pi wired up. If you don't know what a Raspberry Pi is, I'll show you. It's back here. So this on the back is a Raspberry Pi. This is just an on and off circuit, doesn't seem to work. And then this is the 7-inch touch screen. And I have Tuna Studio and Megalog viewer on there, so I can literally do all my mapping and tuning from the Raspberry Pi itself. Sounds alright. I want to make it quieter. I reckon let's multimeter missing a cable, but I reckon something, I don't know what it was. I have a habit of doing this, don't I? Thinking of saying something and then getting distracted. But oh yeah, I need another silencer because I'm one silencer down from the old setup, and the old setup was nice and quiet, and this isn't. It looks pretty sick, to be honest. When I was first doing it, started doing it, or you know, after I came back after my break, I was a little bit like deflated, like kind of missed that setup. But when I look at pictures, what catches my eye is all the swoopy pie cut things. It's like rainbows. It's quite aesthetically pleasing. So fan on this, get Raspberry Pi on it so that it can start tuning it, and we've got to block off that one, get get another port on the side or something, and then get the breather tank mounted. Still got to make a tank for the water cooler, but I'm not going to worry about I'm not even going to worry about that sort of side of things for a little while, because it's going to have to, I'm a little way off of really boosting it hard. So I think I'm going to switch this off a minute. That flow down there is doing my head in. Maybe it will sort itself out, but I think it's going to have to come off, and I'm going to have to linish it flat. You can see how warped it is. Not cool. Anyway, let's switch it off and call it a day. A little bit of a rattle, but that is probably, yeah, it's just touching something. I need to rearrange that, and all will be good. So there we go. K20 Micra. Literally, if it had drive shafts, I could drive it. But yeah, I guess this is pretty sick. It's probably one of the first K-swapped Micras. Like, I've not seen any K10s with turbo. I've seen POW on throttle bodies. But yeah, let me know what you think. Maybe hit like if you think this is cool, because I learned something about the algorithm. The algorithm, say I put a video up, it'll push it to, like, say, my subscribers and 10 people or whatever, and then depending on your percentage of likes, that's how they determine whether your video is worth pushing. So just say you have 5 watches and 5 likes, then that's pretty good. If you have 200 views and 10 likes, it's not so good. But I just want to thank all of the usual suspects that watch my videos and comment and hit like. It really makes a big difference. Makes it worth putting the videos up. Otherwise I might as well just do this for Instagram. But I'm kind of doing it for myself as well, for a video diary, because it's always good to look back. There was actually a time during lockdown when I had no data, and I watched some of my old videos from early on, and it's quite cringe. But whatever. Hope you enjoy this one, and we'll drive it tomorrow, yeah? Sick! Cheers!